Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where Britain is very likely to declare war on us, and they're a bunch of jerks, as they tend to be. So the question is, do we get an idea? And the answer obviously is no. We do not get an idea. We need to be working on tech. So with that in mind, we are now most ahead in military tech. So we may want to not immediately get this Miltech, just because of corruption penalties. That may become a thing. Also, we can root out additional corruption, which I am definitely going to do. I want to keep making about 5 ducats a month, but we are now rooting out almost a full corruption annually. More people do mean more taxes. Okay, so the question is, when does Britain decide to declare on us? It's only a matter of time. So, we are going to go ahead and drill. Oh, hello. Malacca just peaced out with Ming. But the war isn't over. Malacca separate peaced. Okay. That's interesting. We no longer need to be building a spy network in La Plata, I think. Tonga and La Plata should have this pretty well under control. They are independent, of course, these days. We didn't free them. They kind of freed themselves after being conquered. Good job, guys. So let's go ahead and continue coring. I mean, we need to be working on our admin power, but we're definitely getting the most admin power, so I'm reasonably comfortable with this. It's 9 more months until we have everything cored, so I think we're fine there. Then the question is there anywhere left to colonize? Kind of no. Actually, since we grabbed this territory over here. The Dutch currently could declare war on us again, but they're extremely unlikely to since we kicked them out of the region. Yeah, they're not gonna do that. So, until we get declared on by Britain, we are just going to proceed as if we are not being declared on by Britain. We're not making very much money currently. Fair enough. That is... Oh, hello. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're going to need to boost up our army maintenance. I'm going to boost it to full temporarily, and I'm also going to boost up rooting out corruption to full temporarily. We will arrive here when? 8 March, and then we want to get here on 1 April. There we go. So we will be losing quite a lot of money this month. But only this month. There's a trade collapse. That's unfortunate. Do we want to lose dip power? Not really, but trade efficiency 20% for 10 years. I feel like we have to lose the dip power there. Okay, we won that. So we can now cut our army maintenance. And a lot of our money is going into colonial maintenance right now. And we're going to have these two finishing up very soon, indeed. Which is good. Clergy is currently losing power. That's fine, they can do that. And ultimately the question is, do we have to cut rooting out corruption? I think we do. Let's bring it down to 1.0, like this, so that we're losing 1 yearly. And then we just need to be making 2 more ducks a month, which I think we can do. I mean, we're going to have these finishing up very soon, and then we're going to just start sending our colonists to develop. So we'll just be in here. And I would like to see total development level. Yeah, like this. We'll just use the macro builder like this for the colonists at that point. In fact, we can send one to New Caledonia right now and which is, of course, over here. Now that is going to cost us an additional 2 ducats a month, and I am well aware of this. We can always cut our rooting out corruption further, and I'm going to do that just to about here. So 0.67 every year, that's still not too bad. We're going to have our corruption gone quite soon at that rate. I mean, not super soon, I suppose, but before the end of the game. That's the goal anyway. And then the question is, how is our institution spread going for this final Enlightenment institution? And the answer is it's actually spreading reasonably well. So we've got it spreading in Fiji now. Spy network construction? No thanks. I'll take the prestige. It's spreading over here and from Fiji, which is great. So very soon now, it will start to be embraced in provinces. We can always build additional universities, but right now I'm more interested in money, as I have been most of this game, in fact. And our inflation is still going up. I would love an inflation reduction advisor, but one just hasn't popped. I'm not going to be spending money on a military advisor right now, just because we are ahead in our mil tech from our admin tech. So I don't think that's going to be very useful indeed. They always spawn on the month tick, which is so annoying. I wish that they didn't, but that's just the way the game works, unfortunately. So we will arrive here on 15 January. We want to arrive on 1 January. So, or rather 1 February, 1 January. Oh boy. Okay. So we will head on in there. We'll crush them. And our colony became self-sustaining. That's fantastic. Okay, there we go, and we'll go ahead and bring our army maintenance back down, and we'll boost up to where we're making 7, just because we also want to use the macro builder here, Tuvalu. Okay, Tuvalu is up over here. Fantastic. So we will promote settlement growth over here as well. And then we are going to be moving our colonist when we reach, say, is this an annual or a monthly roll? This is an annual roll. Okay, so when we reach 20% is when we're going to move our colonists. Excellent. So now we should be making 5 per month, and that seems to be what we're doing. In fact, we can go ahead and increase that slightly. Fantastic. And now we are working on our sweet, sweet development. Britain hasn't declared on us yet. Oh, hello. They don't care about us anymore. Military access from Russia. Who are they fighting? Tondo and Ternate. No. I don't want you fighting Tondo and Ternate, Russia. Please go away. Who declared this war? Yeah, Russia is trying to take over Tondo. That's really bad for us. And I would prefer that they didn't. So I'm not going to give them access. Oh, I see. Russia already took this territory. But yeah, I'm not giving Russia military access. I would like them to lose. I doubt they will, but I would like them to. Okay, so there's another colony done. Let's go ahead and go to another one, Vanuatu, which is over here. Fantastic. I wish we could send out the colonist from the macro builder, but alas, we cannot. So Karaga is the final actual colony that we have. And once this finishes up, we will be able to move this army somewhere a little more useful. But for right now, should we start them drilling? I feel like we shouldn't. That would be too expensive. But let's throw a little bit more money at rooting out corruption, since we can do that. And let's also consider maybe constructing a building soon. Like, what else are we going to spend this money on other than more money? Which would always be nice. Oh, there's Karaga. Question is, can we kill them without any maintenance? We outnumber them 3-1. Yeah, perfect. We can't leave because we have low morale. But that's okay. We can just kind of chill there. And as soon as it fills up, we can leave again. Or we can just stay there. Like, there's no reason that we have to move. Oh, Russia. I hope all of your troops die. I'm going to go ahead and improve relations with Russia, though. Just because I don't want to fight them. At least not yet. Like, Russia's a big problem for us if we don't have some sort of a European friend. Britain, how close are you to wanting an alliance? Okay, fair enough. I think we should probably go about increasing our naval strength. So I'm going to build a few more light ships for our trade propagation up by Hangzhou. I think that's going to be important. And I think that's going to be better for us than most buildings in terms of money generation. Excellent. We could get trade efficiency. Or we could get Diptech 19. Naval maintenance increase, but frigates, war galleons, and dry docks. I mean, I guess it's worthwhile. Yeah, it should be okay. Our corruption is coming along nicely, and the further our corruption comes down, the better off we are. So that's fantastic. Hey, New Caledonia got a point in its production. That's really good. Hey, excellent. And we converted a province, so let's go ahead and send our priest back out. And I think once it drops below 25% is when we're going to say it's time to move for right now. I'm just checking here. Exploit development? No, that's not what we want at all. We have a potential rebel uprising of Tongan particularists. And they're down over here in the Portuguese territories that we took. I'm going to boost autonomy here. And also here. And that'll keep them from rising for a while. And we are converting over here, right? We're coring. Okay. So we're going to lose a stability here. That's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Going to have to spend admin power to get that back up. I'm not a fan of that. And of course, the separatism will continue to decay. Let's go ahead and get this Diptech up to level 19. Our admin power is still behind. The Portuguese community distrusts us. What? This would be here. Current unrest there is at negative 7.8. We can take 4 unrest. That's fine. That's not going to do anything at all. These guys are still at 80%. 2.6 years. This coring will finish up by then for sure, right? Ish. It's going to take a while. Separatism will continue to decay. It'll decay by half a point on the year tick, which is just a couple of days, which will buy us quite a bit of time, assuming they didn't already tick to 90%, and they did not. So that gets us up to 3 years. So that's good. We're just going to have to keep an eye on this. Ooh, an election. 413-420-205. We want Ipo. Nope. Okay. Well, we're going to get that sweet, sweet military power, I guess. That's not the worst thing. Development of Tuvalu came up. We're still okay on that front. And these guys still haven't ticked up, so that's great. Heavy ship and light ship cost, but a diplomatic tech cost reduction. Where was that a month ago before we got this? This is going to be for 10 years. But we're not going to get enough dip power for a while, so I'm going to abandon the idea of naval supremacy. That's perfectly fine. I abandoned that a long, long time ago. So, I mean, Russia is going to beat Tondo and Ternate. There's no doubt about that. But hopefully we bought some time there. Trade protection against CB. Trade protection CB against British Columbia, which is BC. So, that was a weird thing to say. Anyway, we killed these natives, and I think it's time to put a cut in here. Britain hasn't declared on us and doesn't seem like they're going to, but it seems like the new big bad in this region might very well be Russia. They're currently neutral to us. But we'll have to see how this ends up panning out. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time.